At this point, Alexis, the Minotaur Mage will... Oh yes, time to break out the big guns.
Oh boy.
Yes. Ooh, he can't do that. He can only use one hand. Never mind.
Saves the day.
He will attempt... He will move... Yeah, okay. He's going to say... Fine. And then he will move past Engelard. Across the line.
Does anything happen?
The wyvern, the stone wyvern on the wall shoots 3 needles down the center of the chamber, which is not where he is, not where anybody is.
It was a fixed shot. All right.
Yeah, the line on the ground glows normally as it would. He walks across it. The 3 needles shoot down over, by the door. And he will walk straight towards Alistair. When he moves past Engelard, though, because he has no idea that you are there, you can get an attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
Shocking grasp.
Boom.
Ooh, that'll work.
Yeah, boy.
How about some electricity damage?
1d6 plus 3, you said, right?
Yes.
He's also underwater, so...
Boom! Ha!
Oh, man. There we go. Yeah,
Bitch.
you're going to... Give me 1d10 for location, please.
2.
So the
Yeah,
dingle-dang.
That's
Nice.
good. No, well, something like that. The thigh. Yeah, you're going to grab him by the meaty, undead thigh that he is, that he has. 9 points of damage. You're going to grab him. The electricity discharges. You feel electricity power surging through your arm, through your hand, into him. Yeah. You see, everybody sees electricity splay all across Alexis's form, and he will essentially, he falls down to 2 knees, and yeah, you see him that he basically all the flesh on his legs dissipates.
Ooh.
And he
Smoky.
falls to 2 knees, and he will yelp in horrible agony.
Alright, cool.
Walzer,
Damn.
go and make a saving throw.
Does
Oh, wait, no, wait,
does
that's
the
not my
deception break on me, out of curiosity? When
Oh,
he
that was
takes
his, that was
deception?
his turn, right? Okay, hold on. No, that's not your turn. I forgot that was his turn. Alexis' turn, still. Let's see. You see him, slump to his knees and kind of put his head forward. He has, in some manner of speaking, been stunned, been paralyzed by the electricity. So his head is kind of slumped forward. His arms are kind of protecting him from falling over. His
Well, one
knuckles are on the ground. And that was his turn. Then it's Engelard's turn.
Alright, so...
You have no electricity left.
What?
It was discharged.
Oh,
Hmm.
alright.
Yeah. It lasts until it's discharged.
Alright, that makes sense. Well... Walzer tried to pass me the sword.
Yeah, Alistair, you mean?
Alistair, yes. Alistair, sorry. That's what's on. So... I mean, might as well grab it. Let's grab
Yeah,
that thing.
you have to grab the sword, broadsword, yes.
Yes. So why'd you want to... Just a quick question. Why'd you want to pass this again? Just smacked him with his own fucking sword?
If you had the extra range with the sword, the discharge could have gone through
True.
and hit him.
I mean, I guess that wouldn't work now, obviously, but... Fuck it. I have a sword, at least. If I try to attack with it, what would the penalty be since I don't have the proficiency for it?
-5, but he's stunned,
Alright.
so he necessarily can't defend
Alright.
at all, so it's essentially an automatic hit.
Oh, alright. Then yeah. Let's slash him. Let's slash him up then.
Okay, where do you want it?
Let's go for the. Let's go for a decapitation.
Okay.
Damn, cold.
Hey.
So you go up, so you saunter over very manly, scoop up the sword, turn around, about face on one ankle, and bring a vicious sword chop down with two hands on his neck.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check to see how far you can get through it.
All right.
Hey.
The sword, a vicious chop coming downward. Alistair, you see Angelard bring a chop down on Alexis's neck, easily severing the Minotaur mage's head, falling to the ground with a sploosh.
Ingvar doesn't.
Undead flesh, green slime begins to fall out of the neck, and it kind of, the form slumps over, but
Oh.
something else happens.
Cube
boy.
comes out of his neck.
No.
Yeah, the slime forms into a gelatinous cube. No, it was a gelatinous cube in a disguise the whole time.
I fucking knew it.
No. No, the form of Alexis the Minotaur mage, what's left of it, the head, when it hits the ground, it causes a splooshing sound, and then it vanishes. The robed figure that has fallen to the ground, the bones of his legs remain, but the robe and the muscle and the Minotaur sinew, the Minotaur build, falls away around him. The robe vanishes and falls away as if it was melting. The flesh begins to fall away as if it was melting, revealing a very old, very spindly, very hurt, very dying old human man. And he is his eyes are the same red spheres that Alexis's were, but when he the kind of old man falls to the ground, he kind of looks around and the red eyes dissipate into the piercing blue eyes that you saw in the posters on the way in, or rather the tapestries. And the old man, very old human man, looks around and he says, oh, where am I? Who are you? His legs are still bone, essentially. He's bleeding normally. And he says, who am I? Who am I? Where's Blackheart? What have you done? What is the meaning of this? What mockery?
I'm going to
And he's
I guess
coughing up blood.
I'm going to hold on. First, how much hostility do I sense from him? Like,
He is a decrepitly old man, emaciatedly thin,
I know. I'm just trying to
and dying.
get something from my empathy.
Oh, that's a good idea. Walzer, whenever this happens, whenever the head is severed from the form of Alexis the Minotaur Mage, all the water instantly vanishes. As far as you can tell, nothing adverse ever happened to you.
Alright.
You
So,
stand there.
did I see
You
this
just took-
whole thing unfold in front of me, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, so I get up off my knees, I pick up my Lasern, and I walk over to the old man.
Well, hold on.
Well,
said,
you can do whatever you want while I'm walking over there. That's fine.
Yeah, I was going to say about the empathy. What would would I sense that much hostility from the man, or is it more just confusion?
You sense confusion, senility,
All right.
madness,
All right. I am.
perhaps worry or sorrow, remorse.
All right. I am going to, I guess, kneel in front of the old man, and try my best to look him in the eye, and just
Just what?
kind of say to him, Blackheart isn't here, man.
Please,
He hasn't
please, help me.
been.
He kind of grabs you by the shirt. You don't know what you've done.
I know you're worried about Blackheart, but Blackheart's been locked up in the the rock for a long time now.
As he's saying this, I want to walk up and I'm like, Engelhard, get away from that man.
I'll be hobbling over as well.
As fast as you can, but it's not
Yeah.
fast. Might not be fast.
Hold on, guys. I just heard a giant knock at the door.
It's
Okay,
probably
wait.
a murderer.
Yeah, it's probably a murderer. Andy Graham.
It's probably Alexis. He's coming and he's just like, don't you dare.
We found a wild Engelhard. He's back. So, we can get started again. Welcome back, everybody. We left off. There was a old, crippled man on the ground.
Screaming in the background.
And
Where yes, an old crippled man where there once was a buff, powerful,
yeah.
7.5 foot tall Minotaur.
So I'm walking over and I basically said, guys, get away from that thing.
Says he kind of reaches out towards Walzer and says, "No, he spits out a glob of blood and he says, "You don't understand.
No, I don't. But I've seen what you can do.
Blackheart."
I'm coming over. I don't know. I've probably made it there by the time I'm hobbling mad.
You maybe have made it over there by now. We're not sure.
Yeah.
Shroud.
I'm hobbling as fast as my muddy, raggy legs can take me. Yeah, just keep going.
Okay, you made it over there.
Alright. I'm gonna, kind of like give Walzer a look at him. It's just like, back up. Let's hear what you have to, I'll kind of like kneel down.
Honestly, I
And,
think you should keep your distance. Have you seen what he's done? Did you see what he did to me?
Well, all we saw was you just.
The room filled with
Flailing your
water,
arms.
and I was drowning. That is not the work of someone who is
There was no water.
friendly.
I can tell you right now, he's in no position to cast a spell. And he's trying to tell us something. This could be important. I'm gonna kneel down next to him. I'll take off my Minotaur headdress.
Yeah. Okay. Good
Yeah.
call.
Yeah, I'll lean down over him. It's just like, I'll just be, Alexis, tell us, why have you released the wyverns?
Says, it says, Blackheart yet lives.
Blackheart yet lives. That
So-
can't be.
The ghouls.
They don't.
He's coming.
The
That
wyverns are meant. You summoned the wyverns to fight the ghouls?
His plan. They've all.
He needs men.
They've all. That's why they've always been there. And he will.
Oh boy.
Damn.
He will close his eyes and he will fall limp to the ground.
Damn.
Is there any? I want to check for a
Muscle
pulse.
spasm. Okay. You have healing, right?
What was that?
You have
Yeah, he
healing,
does.
Right?
Yeah, I
Healing
do, yeah.
Skill?
Mhm.
Yep. You feel no pulse.
Okay.
Feels
Like-
residual spasm.
Well, it looks like nature took care of this one for us.
I might have been overboard on the shocking.
Engelhard, you killed him.
Ooh,
Good
it's
work, Engelhard. You saved us all.
Right.
And
Dance right now.
I got to
Yeah,
decapitate a 7.5 foot tall Minotaur thing.
The well, I guess this would have technically happened whenever Alexis was decapitated. The room is dark now.
Alright.
okay. Do I still have my eye stuff on, by the way?
No, certainly not.
Okay.
That went out whenever you took the silver out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that went out a while ago.
Long time ago. But otherwise, the room is entirely still and quiet. It's just you guys.
Alistair, do you want to maybe light something?
We still
Alright.
have a torch left.
I'll get up, go to one of the torches.
Mhm.
I don't have any flint on me.
I do.
All right, so I'll grab one of the torches from the brazier. I'll try and make my way back, feeling my way over. Bring you the torch. You can light it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right, so it's like, well, why don't one of you guys see what you can find on this guy's body, and be careful of this rune here. I like step on it, and does it do anything?
The tripwire
Yeah.
thing. Indeed, no.
Okay. So I'm gonna have a look around this room a little bit. See what you can get off his body.
All right, I'll start inspecting
Yeah,
what's
I will
left
as well.
of the Minotaur Mage.
All
Yep.
right. I'm gonna take a
Yes, sir.
look at the casket that he came out of.
There's nothing but left but brown soiled robes. The fine green robes Alexis was wearing
Hmm.
are no more, nor any of his belongings.
What about the sword? Did that disappear?
The sword is still there,
Okay.
as well as. Now, give me 1 sec. I gotta put together kind of a list of a list of sorts. But yeah, you are going to walk. Who has the torch?
I think
has
I
a
would. Yeah.
Yep. I'm also probably
Well,
just gonna
I'd like
look
probably
in
like
my
own
pack.
torch.
Yeah.
Well, I would light their torch with mine before I sneak off, obviously, so that they would have light. But
Yeah.
1 sec. Coming. Let's
Walter,
see.
yeah.
might be a good idea to check that back chest or sarcophagus as well while we take a look at here.
Yeah.
Just be careful of anything on the floor.
You
Maybe stick
don't
to the
have to
edges
tell
of the
these
room.
old legs anymore. Yeah. Well prepared.
The sarcophagus contains a about 2 foot across, 2 foot tall
The sun? Oh, wow.
book, wooden slats tied together with sinew and pages that are made of some kind of skin.
Damn.
There's a emblazoned mark of a bull's head with a ring in the nose on the front, and it weighs about 5 pounds. Secondly, there is a large ornate gold key inside that's got the number 496 inscribed on it.
I hold up the key and I'm like, found it. And then
Excellent.
I'll pick up the rest and I'll put it next to the sarcophagus, but then I'll venture further deeper into the room.
Okay.
You said there was another sarcophagus as well, right?
There's another sarcophagus. This one, on the front of the sarcophagus, are 3 stones or gems of sorts. One of which is a pearl that is in a gold setting.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is a red tear-shaped gem. The third is a blue tear-shaped gem. One of the scrolls we found has this sort of iconography on it as well.
What was the second tier shaped gem? Was it blue?
Blue.
Okay. Okay. I want to go back to the scroll and take a look at it.
Which scroll?
The one with the iconography on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You might have to
Yeah.
pull that those images up.
Oh.
So, do we find anything
Right.
on the corpse? Or is it just all brown soil?
Nothing.
Yeah. I'm going to keep hold of this sword.
Does anyone have the link to that group that stuff, by the way?
It's in here somewhere. It's in the Skype chat somewhere.
Yeah, I know it is. It just. I found it.
Hmm.
I'll drop it here for everyone.
I might take a look at this book, see what I can decipher from it.
Yeah.
I might just have a look around the room.
This is what you can decipher from it. Oh. Sorry, one second there.
Oh, okay. Well, I look at the scroll. I'm like, all right, and then I go back over to the. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna save that there. I'm gonna go back over to the other sarcophagus and I'm just gonna push open the lid.
To the left or to the right?
I assume one side is like...
Stone. It's like a stone lid.
Okay, I'm gonna push it towards the center of the room. Whatever way that is.
Okay. Out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do it. Yes. Inside are the chest itself, or the sarcophagus itself, stone, firmly fastened to the ground, firmly set, built out of the ground. The lid has carved into it the two wyverns, entwined like swans, with their necks entwined.
Mm-hmm.
Inside are stacked up, or inside, essentially, all you can see in the sarcophagus is gold pieces.
Ka-ching!
Well, damn.
Alright, so it just filled to the brim with gold pieces.
Yes.
Alright. I just start laughing like shit on it. And just thinking back to all the work we did trying to get those silver pieces out of the fucking...
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, man. Alright. And I was like, well, we got a small fortune over here, gentlemen.
Well, really now. I'm going to wander over to the sarcophagus and look and just go. I knew this would be worth it.
Take a dip.
Yeah.
I wanna start like, I wanna see if there's anything inside of it other than gold pieces. Like I just want to sort of swim my arm around in there.
Okay.
Like maybe on the bottom.
Feels like gold pieces.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else in here, and I think it's gonna take a little bit more work than what we did before to get these out, since we don't have any more bags or anything like that.
Looking up from, I'm pretty much absorbed in Alexis's spellbook going through, but looking up I see Walzer stick his hand directly into the sarcophagus and start rolling around. I just kind of shake my head and sigh to myself. You know, always seeing him put his hands in things.
Is there anything like printed on the gold pieces?
Yeah, they appear to be. On one side, they have an eagle in flight. The other side has a man's face on it.
Are these normal gold pieces to what I...
These are not modern gold.
Okay, so old gold pieces. Okay. Alright, I look over at Engelard and I'm like, well, do you have any ideas of getting this stuff out? Because I'm not leaving it behind.
I'm not either. Give me a second to think.
I'm also going to pick up the gold key as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Weighs about a pound by itself.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Yeah.
At least.
All right. Yeah. So I've got the silver key, the gold key, and the book. Alexis's spellbook is pretty damn interesting.
I haven't read it. I lean over and was like, Alistair, is there something in there about levitate, maybe? That would help getting these gold pieces out of here.
I have a small chuckle. I'm like, well, we have a feather fall.
Anything about making things lighter?
Let me take a look. I'll flick through. I'll go, oh, look, spook makes you go through your deepest fear. Oh.
I sit there and I'm just like, I'm thinking about like the water surrounding me, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Bindles.
So Graham, if I turned around and said, being surrounded by naked women as my deepest fear.
No, I wouldn't have believed you.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything in the room that can be used as like a container or anything like that?
Not that you can tell. No.
Like some ornate backpack that has enough room for all the gold in it, for example.
If you really wanted to, you could probably get one of the tapestries, and
No,
then
those things
basically
are really heavy. We tried it before, and it took a very long time to get it out.
Yeah, good luck getting that out of the crack also.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can just leave via the other way, right? So, unless that was the actual crack in the wall, I can't remember.
Yeah, remember that the exit on this side was a crack in the wall. There's a cave in the middle.
Hmm. Okay. All right. And well, I guess I will. I guess I will. Like my backpack. Like, what does it look like? I mean, like, how much can I put in there?
A backpack's worth.
Backpack's worth. Like, is it like a
Maybe. I don't know, probably 75 gold.
75 gold pieces? Jeez. Because I do remember you describing these as big things, right? So.
That
Yeah.
big.
Okay. What about
Sorry
the
about that.
what about the tent?
all good.
What about the tent?
Remember how I threw it away?
Yeah.
Are we able to make like some sort of knapsack to carry these things in it?
Oh,
It's the same problem with the tapestry. It'd be hard to get it out of the crack.
Yeah, I mean, we've got all the time in the world now, so
but I mean, we're not going through the crack, are we?
we have to. That's the only way out.
It's the only
No,
way out.
there's a way outside. Remember?
Yeah, but that's also a crack.
That's a crack also.
Oh yeah, I guess so. All right. Well, I guess I'd probably be able to. I'd probably be able to figure out a way to design something at least in order to carry all this gold out.
Hmm.
Fit the crack.
Gentlemen, I kind of stand up from reading my book. I'm like, we still have one issue that we've yet to remember.
I'm like holding
What
up all
about
these
the
gems,
wyverns?
all these gold coins, and I turn around and
Gold
like,
pieces.
what's up?
What about the wyverns? What about the wyverns that Alexis summoned?
Walzer pokes his head out of the sarcophagus full of gold pieces.
Yeah,
He's lying
What's that?
down in it.
What's that?
yeah.
We still might have some wyverns out the front of this doorway.
I've killed plenty of wyverns, and so have you. I mean, they can't be too much trouble.
Angular, do you
But do you
go
remember
pick
what
up
Alexis
crossbow
said?
Quarrels?
Wait. Hold on. What'd you
You
say, Graham?
Do you go pick up the crossbow quarrels that are salvageable?
Yeah.
So one broke. So as my calculations, you have 97.
All right.
You're not gonna run out anytime soon. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. I got plenty.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Did we happen to find a black hole that we could use, or like
No.
a bag of holding, or something like
No.
that?
Conveniently placed bag of holding.
Yeah, it's also filled with gold. So,
This
I
is
guess we
a-
can leave this gold behind then. All right. Okay. Sounds like. Oh yes, the wyverns. They were named wyverns, weren't they? Did you actually get a look at how big these things were?
We
weren't
saw
able to see
nothing.
By the way, Graham, do I feel like I'm at full strength? Like, how does that work?
No, you still got that strength temporary damage.
Okay. And I'm like, well, I'm as fit as a fiddle almost. I mean, we could deal with them. I mean, we kind of have to. So, do you guys want to prepare yourselves and we can open this door?
Sounds like an idea.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Just gotta remember though, didn't you remember what Alexis said, that the wyverns here for a reason, that they were there to help defend against something he called the ghoul.